Together, Jaya Jaya Janani, page 32.
Jaya Jaya Janani, Jaya Shri Sarada Mani, Karuna Rupini Jaya Ma. Jaya Jaya Janani, Jaya Shri Sarada Mani, Karuna Rupini Jaya Ma. Adya Shakti Parama Prakriti, Adya Shakti Parama Prakriti, Asharanya Gati Tumi Ma, Asharanya Gati Tumi Ma. Jaya Jagatarini Bhava Bhayaharini, Durgati Nivarini Ma. जय जगतारिणी भवभयहारिणी दुर्गति निवारिणी सिद्धिप्रदायिनी भोक्तिविदायिनी सिद्धिप्रदायिनी भोक्तिविदायिनी जीवगतिदायिनी जीवगतिदायिनी निखिल जगत माता जीव कल्याण रता जपतावृत निखिल जगत माता जीव कल्याण रता जपतावृत दुर्गण सज्जन संतन अगणन दुर्गण सज्जन संतन अगणन पालनकारिणी पालनकारिणी जय शारदेश्वरी सीता राधा माता मेरी यशोधरा विष्णुप्रिया जय शारदेश्वरी सीता राधा माता मेरी यशोधरा विष्णुप्रिया युगदेव वन्दित सुरनय सेवित युगदेव वन्दित सुरनय सेवित नमो नारायणी नमो नारायणी जय जय जननी जय शिशाय गमनी करुणारूपिणी जय 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 जननी जय शिशाय गमनी करुणारूपिणी जय आद्या शक्ति परमा प्रकृति आद्या शक्ति परमा प्रकृति अशरण गति तुम्हें 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 ओम श्री राम कृष्ण भगवान की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय
The hymn to Shri Shri Sarada Devi, page 166, page 166.
जयता प्रसीद मातर विनयेन याचे नित्यं भव स्नेहवती सुतेषु प्रेमैकबिन्दुं चिरदग्धचित्ते विषिञ्च चित्तं कुरु न सुशान्तम्। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयोः श्रित्वा प्रणमामि जय श्री गुरु महाराज जी की जय। जय श्री महामाई की जय। जय श्री स्वामी जी महाराज जी की जय।
Page 99, we'll all sing together the last song on page 99. Amma, Amma, Tai, Amma.
अम्मा अम्मा ताये अखिलांडेश्वरी अन्नपूर्णेश्वरी ताये हो आदि पराशक्ति अम्मा अम्मा ताये अखिलांडेश्वरी अन्नपूर्णेश्वरी ताये हो आदि पराशक्ति ओ माता ओ माता ओ माता ललिता माँ ओ माता ओ माता ओ माता ललिता माँ ओ माता ओ माता ओ माता शारदा माँ ओ माता ओ माता ओ माता शारदा माँ अम्मा परमेश्वरी अखिलांडेश्वरी आदि पराशक्ति पालय मां 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 अम्मा अम्मा ताये अखिलांडेश्वरी अन्नपूर्णेश्वरी ताये ओ आदि पराशक्ति आदि पराशक्ति आदि पराशक्ति श्री माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ श्री माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ श्री माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ जय मा श्री अम्बे मा जगदम्बे 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 मा श्री शारदा मा जय जय 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 मा श्री मा जय मा जय जय मा श्री मा जय मा जय जय मा श्री मा जय मा जय जय मा
ओम श्री राम कृष्ण भगवान की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय।
His Holiness Srimad Swami Swatma Ramanandaji Maharaj, Her Holiness Revered Pravrajika Ishtaprana Mataji, Pratima Mother Benedicta from the USA, dear sisters, brothers, and loving children, Om Namo Narayanaya. It gives me great joy to extend a warm and cordial welcome to each and every one of you to today's special satsang to commemorate the 172nd birth anniversary of our Holy Mother, Sri Sarada Devi. We are indeed fortunate to be in the divine company of revered Swami Swatma Ramanandaji Maharaj, President of the Ramakrishna Center of South Africa, Durban. We feel immensely blessed to be in revered Maharaj's holy company and are elated that revered Maharaj could be with us on this joyous occasion. We convey a heartfelt welcome to Judge Ranjiv Nirghin, President of the South African Hindu Mahasabha. We are also delighted that Dr. Veena Lachman and her brother, Mr. Rajesh Lachman, are with us on this very blessed occasion. We extend a loving welcome to each and every one of you on this special day. We have a variety of items to celebrate today's happy occasion. Our first item is a sketch titled Sri Sarada Devi, the Compassionate Mother, which will be presented by the youth and children of the ashram. Sri Sarada Devi lived a simple life, which was rich in spiritual treasures that continue to inspire seekers of God to this very day. We present the youth and children of the ashram.
Om Namo Narayanaya. On 22nd December 1853, in Jayrambati's gentle winter, a child was born who would embody compassion itself, not with grand pronouncements, but through the silent language of a loving heart. She was Sri Sarada Devi, our Holy Mother.
Let us take you on a journey into the past. The setting is a simple interior of a home in Jayrambati. A soft golden light suggests it is dawn. We meet Ramachandra Mukherjee, the father of Sri Sarada Devi.
When I first saw the child, I asked myself, is this a dream? The Divine Mother choosing our humble home, a daughter we name Shardamani, the one who gives wisdom. She does not cry, she only observes. Her gaze is so deep, so quiet, it is as if she knows a world beyond this one.
Sister Navedita says,
One who met the Holy Mother, Sri Sarada Devi, said her life was not a series of events, but one long, continuous stillness of prayer. Divinity, wrapped not in thunder, but in the gentle, unwavering form of a mother.
Our next scene highlights Holy Mother as a visionary in the education of women.
Mother? Mother? Ma!
Yes, my child.
Ma, my father says that educating girls is a waste, that girls need no education, that our only place is in the kitchen.
Is a lamp only for one room, child? No. When you light a lamp in one room, its light spreads into the hall, guiding all who pass. Knowledge is like that. It is not the property of men alone.
But mother, my husband and my father-in-law say that learning will make our girls proud and that they will forget all their duties.
True knowledge does not build walls of pride. It washes them away. It brings humility. Think of a tree laden with fruit. The more fruit it bears, the lower its branches bend. An educated woman does not leave her family. She becomes their strongest root, their wisest guide, able to uplift everyone around her.
Really? So if I study, I can help my family?
Yes, my dear child. Education is a lamp. When you light your own, you do not walk in darkness, and by your light, others find their way too.
Mother, your words are not just words, they are nectar. Perhaps we have been in the dark for too long.
Sri Sarada Devi was mother to all her children. We now meet two of Sri Ramakrishna's direct disciples, Swami Premananda and Swami Shivananda, who was the second president of the Ramakrishna Math and Mission.
Maharaj, look at the Holy Mother. She sweeps the floor, husks the paddy, and cooks for us all. In this simple act, she is not only serving, but teaching us too. The Holy Mother, the Empress of the universe. Her throne, this simple porch, and her scepter, this grain of rice.
Ah, yes, Holy Mother. She is Saraswati. By her mere presence, the fog of ignorance is lifted, and the sun of wisdom dawns in our hearts.
Do not fear, my children. Always remember that the Master is behind you. I am with you also. As long as you remember me, your mother, why should you be frightened? The Master said to me, in the end, I shall certainly liberate those who come to you. Come, come, my little ones, sit. Long ago, in a village just like ours, lived a tiny brown sparrow. One cold winter day, she saw a great tired bullock lying under a banyan tree, his ribs showing. Her heart ached. I am so small, she thought, and he is so big. What can I do?
Ma, what happened next? Yes, Ma.
So the little sparrow flew to the highest branch she began. Then the little sparrow flew to the highest branch she could find. Then she began to shake it with all her tiny might. Shake, shake, shake.
Shake, shake, shake.
Soon a few leaves landed on the bullock's nose. He was startled. Then he began to munch. A look of deep gratitude displayed in his gentle eyes. That day, the sparrow felt a warmth greater than any summer sun, the joy of selfless service.
What is selfless service, Ma? When you do kind things for others without expecting anything in return, right, Ma? Let Ma tell the story. Her stories are the best.
Soon, Others saw and joined. One brought twigs for a softer bed. Another brought more leaves. That day, the village was spread with acts of kindness. Remember, my darlings, you do not need to be big or strong to be kind. A soft word, a helping hand, a shared smile. These are your wings. Where this kindness is, there love is. And where love is, there God Himself resides.
In 1898, Swami Vivekananda established Belur Math as the permanent headquarters for the Ramakrishna Math and Mission.
Pranams, Ma. It is done. The Belur Math is established. The Master's dream has taken form on these grounds. It was your prayer, your unseen strength that carried us through the storm.
It will endure, my Naren. The Master's work will go on for ages. Listen to me, all of you. You are my children, every one of you. Whether you wear the ochre robe or live in the world with its duties, remember, you have a mother behind you. This is my promise. My love is your shelter.
Sri Sarada Devi is our eternal mother. In moments of crisis, when the heart trembles with fear or the mind is clouded by doubt, if we remember her with even a flicker of faith, she responds, not with a shout, but with a whisper in the soul, not in spectacle, but with a sudden, quiet solution that arrives just when needed.
So when you look upon her picture, do not see merely a portrait. See Sri Sarada Devi, Jagat Janani, the mother of the universe. She who husks rice, husks away our ignorance. She who told stories to children now writes stories of grace in our lives. She holds every being in her boundless compassion.
Her love is the very air you breathe, unconditional and ever present. Her strength is the silent force that upholds you. Her gentle eyes watch over your journey. Her unseen hands guide your steps, and her infinite grace surrounds you, blessing you, comforting you, and whispering to your heart.
Do not fear, my children. I am ever with you, for I am your mother.
We have a mother.
Om Aim Hrim Sarvadeva Devi Swarupanye Shri Sarada Devi Namah.
Jai Shri Mahamai ki
Jai.
Om Namo Narayanaya. We thank the youth and children for their excellent enactment, which illustrated the simplicity and relevance of Sri Sarada Devi's life and teachings for today. Sri Ramakrishna said, "Sing with devotion the hallowed name of the Lord, and the mountain of your afflictions will vanish." It is our good fortune that Dr. Veena Lachman and her brother, Mr. Rajesh Lachman, have joined us for today's special celebration. We lovingly invite Dr. Lachman, accompanied by Mr. Lachman on the tabla, to render the two following songs.
सरस्वती शारदा माता सरस्वती शारदा हे माता सरस्वती शारदा हे माता सरस्वती शारदा विद्यादानी दयानी दुःखहरिणी जगत जननी ज्वाला मुखी माता सरस्वती शारदा हे माता सरस्वती शारदा कीजे सुदृष्टि सेवक जान अपना इतना वरदान दीजिए ताल तान और आलाप बुद्धि अलंकार शारदा हे माता सरस्वती शारदा विद्यादानी दयानी दुःखहरिणी जगत जननी ज्वाला मुखी माता सरस्वती शारदा हे माता सरस्वती शारदा हे माता सरस्वती शारदा ओम श्री राम कृष्ण भगवान की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी ममतामयी करुणामयी ममतामयी करुणामयी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी सर्व जगदीश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी तमहारिणी शुभकारिणी मनमोहिनी विश्वेश्वरी तमहारिणी शुभकारिणी मनमोहिनी विश्वेश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी ममतामयी करुणामयी ममतामयी करुणामयी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी ओम श्री राम कृष्ण भगवान की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय
Om Namo Narayanaya. We thank Dr. Lakshman for her melodious rendition of devotional songs. We look forward to hearing Dr. Lakshman sing again later in the program. Dear sisters and brothers, we are extremely fortunate to have Judge Ranjiv Nirgin with us. Judge Nirgin is the president of the South African Hindu Mahasabha and Midlands Hindu Society. He has been closely associated with the Ramakrishna Sharda movement in South Africa since childhood and participated in the Northern Natal annual Children's Cultural Festival. Whilst living in Abelia Road as a student, he attended weekly satsangs here at Mother's Ashram and is currently a member of the Ramakrishna Center of South Africa, Pietermaritzburg Sub-Center. We appreciate the time that Judge Nirgin has taken from his very busy schedule to celebrate this joyous occasion with us and deliver the keynote address. We respectfully invite Judge Nirgin to speak to us on Sri Sarada Devi.
Respected gurus and spiritual guides, the revered Mataji, Pravarajika Istaprana, the spiritual head and president of the Sri Sarada Devi Ashram, our revered Swami Swatma Ramanandaji Maharaj, the president of the Ramakrishna Center of South Africa, dear sisters and brothers, Om Namo Narayanaya. I'm indeed humbled and honored to be invited here to address you today on the Holy Mother, Sri Sarada Devi. And when one enters an ashram, one gets inspired in many ways, and sometimes I may deviate from my prepared speech, I took the time to write down as much as I could, because sometimes when we sit in an ashram, and especially a place that we spent our childhood and our youth, one tends to get emotional. Today, while looking at this beautiful image of Mother Sarada Devi, I was reminded of a few years ago when I attended an event at the Ramakrishna Center in Glen Anil, and you know, because I was the president of the Midlands Hindu Society, I was invited to have lunch elsewhere. And after that, I went looking for Naveen, the president of, well, the chairperson of the Ramakrishna Sub-Center in Pietermaritzburg, to say that I was leaving. And I found him sitting very close to an image of Mother Sarada Devi like this. And I asked him, what are you doing here right in the corner of the dining hall? And he said, come and sit. Just sit here and understand what it means to be at the feet of Mother Sarada Devi. So I sat, I spent a few minutes. Kashmira was waiting for me. And that peace that you get at Mother Sarada Devi's feet is remarkable, to say the least. And I invite all of you to consider that. Take a moment, look at the lotus feet of the Holy Mother, and just reflect on her. Now, I digressed, obviously. But before I address you today on the Holy Mother, Shri Sarada Devi, I'm going to take an opportunity to thank the entire Shri Sarada Devi Ashram for being a source of constant support to the South African Hindu Mahasabha. The Mahasabha was founded in 1912, almost 113 years ago, by visiting Swami Shankarananda Ji. And when he came to South Africa on the invitation of the Arya Samaj, he found that there was a disconnect amongst all the different Hindu organizations in South Africa, and he felt there was a need to ensure one coordinated voice for the Hindu community. And thus, he started the South African Hindu Mahasabha, so that we can speak with one voice. There were many challenges over the years, and I must say that the Mahasabha has been able to go through those challenges and speak up for the Hindu community. Most of the work that is being done by the Mahasabha is not to interfere with the organizations that we have in the community. It is a federal structure which allows each affiliate to work independently to achieve their own individual goals. But collectively, we work for the common good of Hinduism and Hindus in South Africa. Now, we have many subcommittees and many individuals who have volunteered their service free of charge. And I say volunteered, I mean free of charge, to the Mahasabha. We have subcommittees dealing with gender issues, and I'll touch a bit on that a little later. We have a subcommittee dealing with legal issues, a subcommittee dealing with conflict management in the different Hindu organizations. We have a Sudha subcommittee which deals with the identification of pure vegetarian food and labeling of that food. And we have Dr. Veena Lachman here, who is our language specialist and the head of our subcommittee dealing with language. I'll digress here and mention the first time I spoke publicly as a student outside of the Mahasabha was at an event in Phoenix. I see Dr. Veena is covering her mouth, but she knows what's coming next. Ironically, that event was about dealing with gender rights and the rights of women in our community. And I had to give a youth perspective, but I also spoke about certain things that are happening in our community. And I had a lecture from Veena ji about what was right and what was wrong. And since then, we had a very close relationship, and she's been a constant guide during my years at the NHYF, at the Hindi Students Association, and later at Midlands Hindu Society and the Mahasabha. So I think we talk about coincidences in the life of Mother Sarada Devi. I think many coincidences has brought us all together under this umbrella that we have in the Ramakrishna Sarada Devi Ashrams in South Africa. But I think coming back to the Mahasabha, we have actively engaged with government, giving input on policy. We are constantly working towards the registration of Hindu priests as marriage officers, and we have also contributed to the drafting of the new marriage bill that recognizes Hindu marriages that were not registered previously. We are currently engaged with the national dialogue. We engaged with several interfaith forums, both locally, provincially, and nationally. And government and the Office of the President has recognized the Mahasabha as that official voice of the Hindu community. We've also recently had the privilege of being invited to meet with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji and raise concerns about the Indian diaspora living in South Africa. We expressed our gratitude for the extension of the OCI to up to 7th generation of people living in South Africa. And what was interesting was Modi ji encouraged us to take the opportunity to learn more about our Indian heritage and to share our Indian culture more broadly. So not just keep it amongst ourselves as people of Indian origin, but take it beyond that to the various communities that we live with in South Africa. We know that we have a rich heritage. We know that our music is excellent, our dance is excellent, the spiritual values that we have are phenomenal. And his point was, why are we only keeping it to ourselves? Let's take that to the broader community in South Africa. He also asked us to look at how we can take yoga and Ayurveda to the broader community as well and build more people-to-people relationships in South Africa and across the world. Now we know that the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji was inspired by Swami Vivekananda, Sri Ramakrishna, and the Holy Mother. And he wanted to join this beautiful organization, but he was respectfully sent to go and do the work that he's doing so ably for us. I think the lesson from Modi ji's life and his association with the Ramakrishna Order and the Center is that we may not understand why certain doors are closed to us, but the greater image plays out later in life. And we can see the exemplary work that he's doing for Hindu Dharma and Indian pride across the world. Now today, I hope I'm going to do justice to highlighting Mother's role as a great spiritual master, a gender rights activist, and a servant of humanity. In order to do that, I would like to share my personal journey with you, because like you, I started off in the Ramakrishna Center. And this was because of my big father. I get a bit emotional when I think about this. So you're all familiar, those of you that belong to this branch, with Shalen. He is my cousin. His dad, that's Rima's father-in-law, the late Ram Sumer Nirgan. He was quite an industrious man, very benevolent, and he had a heart of gold. And in those early years, he decided to, with the assistance of my grandfather, donate the land for the Ramakrishna Center in Ladysmith. And that meant that every Sunday morning, Shalen, guided by his sisters Anusha, Nishi, Shamila, and his late brother Rakesh, would pass our home on the way to the Ramakrishna Center. And every Sunday morning, they'll say, "Come to service. Come on, join us to service." And I was quite young at that stage, and eventually I got to a time when I joined them to Satsang. And I can still remember sitting in the Ramakrishna Center in Ladysmith, looking at the cutouts of the Holy Master, Swamiji and Mother Sarada Devi, and wondering, I came to the Ramakrishna Center. Where is Rama and where is Krishna? And I just wondered, why are we praying to these cutouts? They look like real people. And the more I inquired, the more I wanted to know. I later had the privilege of visiting this beautiful ashram as a youth member of the Ladysmith branch, and had the blessings of Mother through Pravarajka Atmaprana, who was here at that time, and who I encountered later as a student when I stayed nearby, as was mentioned earlier. But even when I visited this ashram, and I saw the image of Sri Ramakrishna as I entered, I was very confused. I asked Shalen, why is it that they've got Jesus Christ standing like this? And I just couldn't understand this. Why are we looking at people who have lived with us and considering them to be divine beings? Obviously, the answers came much later. But while I was here living in Abelia Road, I had the good fortune of attending this ashram. This is a very beautiful center. When you walk in, you feel the presence of the Divine Mother and the Holy Trinity. And with the relationship that we had with Pravarajka Atmaprana, she would very graciously attend the University of Natal, Howard College, and give talks on our request on several occasions. I want us to take a moment. Let us look at the Holy Master. Go back to those thoughts that I had. Why are we doing this? Look at Swami Vivekananda. And when I prepared this, I was thinking of Mother Sarada Devi seated here at the shrine. But I think we are more blessed today. Let's look at this beautiful image of Mother Sarada Devi. Let's start at her holy feet and raise our gaze a little higher. Think about it. Unlike any other holy consort that we've come to experience in our lives, whether it's Mother Parvati, whether it's Mother Lakshmi or Mother Sita, Mother Sarada Devi wears no jewelry, no fancy clothes, no crown, no weapon, or no instrument. Look, take a look again. That purity of Mother. And sometimes that simplicity is where we get lost. Yet, Swami Vivekananda, when talking about Holy Mother, said, I'm coming to understand things every day. My insight is opening out more and more. Let Ramakrishna disappear. That does not frighten me. But it will be a calamity if people forget Mother. Don't be angry with me. None of you has understood Mother. Her grace upon me is 100,000 times greater than that of the Master. I will repeat that. Her grace upon me is 100,000 times greater than that of the Master. Mother Sarada Devi's grace. So let us recap. We've had a brief introduction by the lovely children during that sketch. Let us recap what the Holy Mother Sarada Devi, or who she was. The affectionate term Holy Mother refers to Sarada Devi, Sri Ramakrishna's wife and spiritual partner. According to custom prevalent in India at the time, she was married to the Holy Master at the age of 5, but joined him at the age of 18 when she left her parental home to live with Swamiji or Sri Ramakrishna in Calcutta, some 60 miles away. By that time, Sri Ramakrishna dedicated his life to the spiritual search and lived as a monk. He received Mother Sarada Devi very kindly, feeling that divine providence that had brought her there. After nursing her to recovery from an illness which she contracted on her journey, Sri Ramakrishna asked her one day why she had come to join him. And the mother replied that she had come only to help him in his chosen way, which, as she well knew, meant the way of complete renunciation of all earthly ties for the sake of God realization. Their lives were so pure and immaculate that they saw God in each other. Each respected and revered the other. Thus, she became the Holy Master's first disciple. Mother Sarada Devi became the Holy Master's first disciple. Sri Sarada Devi lived in a small room which she used for cooking, entertaining guests, sleeping, and accommodating women guests and devotees. This room was also used as a storeroom. Yet she woke up before the rest at around 3 in the morning and repeated the holy name 100,000 times. Sri Ramakrishna recognized Sri Sarada Devi as a manifestation of the Divine Mother. He taught her deep spiritual truths and awakened the dormant power of God in her. Outwardly, Sri Sarada Devi lived like an ordinary woman, but inwardly she practiced perfect renunciation. Her motherly love stands out as a unique example, never making any distinction between the deserving and the undeserving. Her heart held all humanity in its maternal embrace, and she radiated unconditional love and compassion. Her character is a rare blend of humanity and divinity. None that saw her could ever forget those eyes full of love and divine grace. Mother Sarada Devi is known for her immense compassion and active involvement in the famine relief efforts in the late 19th century, particularly during the Great Bengal Famine of 1864. During this severe famine that struck her native village of Jayanti and surrounding areas when she was around 10 or 11 years old, her family, despite their own poverty, opened a free kitchen to feed starving people. Young Mother Sarada Devi played a crucial role in that effort. She would personally serve the food, khichdi, a rice and lentil gruel, to the victims of that period. She used to hand fan to cool that hot gruel served on plates so that starving people could eat it faster. She showed universal compassion without any discrimination, even serving a hungry tribal girl who had been eating cattle feed, bringing her into the kitchen and feeding her by her own hand. These early experiences solidified her deep empathy for the hungry and suffering, a trait that characterized her entire life. She later emphasized the importance of food security, stating, "It is no joke to bear the agony of an empty stomach." This innate compassion and spirit of selfless service are core aspects of her legacy and the ideals of Ramakrishna Sarada Mission, which continues to engage in extensive charitable and feeding programs. Sri Sarada Devi promoted education and economic independence of women. Sri Sarada Devi's life and teachings demonstrate the ideal of universal motherhood of God. Sri Sarada Devi's legacy lives on through her teachings, the Sri Sarada Math and the Ramakrishna Sarada Mission, which was founded in 1960. To understand to undertake humanitarian and spiritual initiatives aimed at women and children. Mother had taken steps to rectify the wrongs that she saw in society during her day and her life. Today, we are faced with the scourge of gender-based violence and femicide in South Africa. Even President Cyril Ramaphosa called it a pandemic during his opening address to Parliament. Gender-based violence impacts almost every aspect of life. It is systemic and deeply entrenched in institutions, cultures, and traditions in South Africa. Gender-based violence can be physical, sexual, emotional, financial, or structural, and can be perpetrated by intimate partners, acquaintances, strangers, and institutions. Most acts are committed by people well known to the woman, such as a partner or a family member. Gender-based violence has major social and developmental impacts for the survivors, as well as their families, communities, and society more broadly. On an individual level, gender-based violence leads to psychological trauma and can have psychological, behavioral, and physical consequences for the survivors. And the survivors are not only the victim, but survivors are even the family members. Everyone has the legal and moral right to life, human dignity, equality, and freedom in South Africa based on these human rights. In Hinduism, God is also worshipped in the female form and is seen as a pure life force, the sustainer of existence, education, art, culture, wealth, and protection. Hindu scripture, like that of other religions, presents a code of conduct for social, ethical, moral, spiritual, and social upliftment in all facets of our lives, sensitive to human rights. But do we live by these religious values? There is no rational, justifiable basis for gender-based violence. What do we do to protect gender rights? For example, how do we treat our sons and daughters? Do we treat them equally? Do we teach them life skills rather than gender roles? With rights comes duties. As much as we want to enjoy these equal rights, we also have a duty to protect these rights in a way. Most importantly, we as leaders have to lead the way in which we have to lead the way by our own behavior. Our behavior in our homes, in our communities, in our workplaces, in our places of worship. It is our individual duty to lead the fight against gender-based violence and say no 365 days a year. Sri Ramakrishna worshipped Mother Durga and the Holy Mother at the same time. He did this as the manifestation of that divine Shakti. Swami Vivekananda said, in issues of women, women alone should decide, who are we? Holy Mother took steps in her life to ensure the education and financial emancipation of women so that they are not subjected to brutality because of desperation. So, what are we, the children of divine mothers, going to do about it? What are we, as the disciples of Mother Sarada Devi, going to do about it? What are we going to do to stop gender-based violence and femicide? The change, my dear sisters and brothers, starts with us, every one of us sitting here. The South African Hindu Mahasabha has urged all community leaders, organizations, and concerned citizens to help shape a collective response that upholds the dignity and safety and rights of all individuals. Together, we can transform awareness into sustained action and ensure that the call to end gender-based violence and femicide resonates powerfully across South Africa. Later today, or this afternoon, there will be a further program on Bhakti Sangeet led by Dr. Veena Lachman, discussing these issues with guidance and helplines available. For those of you who want to get more information, you can listen to that program and you can contact the Mahasabha and we will assist with this. I think we need to be inspired by Mother Sarada Devi to stand up and make that positive change. She did it. Remember, she was married at the age of 5, although she only went to live with the Holy Master at the age of 18. She saw what women were subjected to. She saw the benefit of having women educated not only in Indian values, but also have a Western education. She saw the value of the economic emancipation. We heard the little story here of education of women, not so that they may be full of pride and become arrogant, but so that women can stand on their own 2 feet and not be subjected to the brutality that some of them are experiencing. And I say that not all men are brutes, but there are situations where we have that. And we also have situations where men are abused by women. Let me make that very clear. In my legal career, I see that as well. So it's not a one-sided thing. It's gender inequality, lack of respect, lack of understanding, but more importantly, the lack of practicing our true values. It's pointless. We come as Hindus, we dress up, we come to Satsang, but we don't implement those values that we are taught and brought up with in our daily life. And that's very important. Now, within the ambience of a natural simplicity and modesty, Mother Sarada Devi set a unique example of an ideal disciple, a nun, a wife, a teacher, and also mother to her countless spiritual children. Those who associated with her were overwhelmed by her unconditional love and selfless service. All were her children, irrespective of their nationality, religious affiliation, or social position. No one was ever turned away. She accepted all. She is worshipped as the Divine Mother figure by her devotees, who call her Shri Shri Ma, Holy Mother. Mother Sarada Devi said, and while sitting here thinking about this quotation and looking at the Holy Mother's feet, something else occurred to me. And I'll mention this after this quotation. Mother Sarada Devi said, "Don't be afraid. Human birth is full of suffering, and one has to endure everything patiently, taking the name of God. None, not even God in human form, can escape the sufferings of body and mind. I tell you one thing, my child. If you want peace, do not find fault with others. Rather, see your own faults. Learn to make this world your own. No one is a stranger, my child. The whole world is your own." Now, I was going to use a Vedic mantra as I concluded, but while sitting here, this particular quote reminded me of how powerful the Holy Mother really is. In this simple quotation of the Holy Mother, she's been able to encapsulate the essence of the Bhagavad Gita. Remember, Arjuna had no certainty of what he wanted to do. And when Lord Krishna gave him guidance, he gave him guidance not only to do his duty to the best of his ability and to serve the nation but he also taught him about self-realization. And when we look at what Mother is saying here, if we look at the suffering that Lord Krishna and the Pandavas had to go through, we all go through that. When God came down to earth, God had to experience those things as well. But more importantly, the secret to self-realization, Mother is saying, learn to make the world your own. No one is a stranger, my child. The whole world is your own. And sometimes, because if we look at the simplicity of Mother, we might not actually digest that her simple quotations are actually the essence of Hinduism given in little bites so that we can digest it. And maybe we need to reflect on these. To me, when I had initially prepared this talk, that quotation of Holy Mother resonated with one of the closing mantras that we recite. Om Purnamada Purnamadam Purnat Purnamadachite Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyade Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And this actually comes back to when I was a child and that first visit to the Ramakrishna Center in Ladysmith. When I looked at those cutouts and thought to myself, why are we praying to people who have lived? We had this mystical sense of Lord Rama and Lord Krishna being there ages ago. What does this mantra actually mean? And what was Mother telling us? Om, that universal soul is perfect. This individual soul is perfect. In other words, that universal soul is perfect. This individual soul, every one of us sitting here, we recite this mantra. This individual soul is perfect. From the perfect is the perfect born. Taking the perfect from the perfect alone remains. That is what Mother is saying in a very simple way. No one is a stranger, my child. The whole world is your own. These are great Vedic truths, great truths of Hinduism, which the Mother has given us very subtly. But we need to take the time to analyze this in our daily meditation and implement it in our daily lives. So when I now look at the images of the Holy Mother, Master Swami Vivekananda, I see that divine truth, which I couldn't see when I was a little child, and I didn't understand. Now I understand it. I may not be as elevated as most of you in this room, but in my daily meditation, I try and do that. And I would recommend that every one of you do that. We say these mantras, let these mantras have meaning in our lives. I want to take this opportunity to thank the organizers, Mataji, for allowing me here or inviting me to speak here today. I must say, when I look at you and I look at Swamiji and I look at the seniors that are present here, I think, what am I going to say that could add value when we have such esteemed spiritual beings here? And I hope in some way I've been able to contribute to your own spiritual journey. I've shared minds with you, and the influence of Mother Sarada Devi, Sri Ramakrishna, and Swami Vivekananda in my life. I'm glad that my parents are here with me. And thank you. On behalf of the South African Hindu Mahasabha, we always look forward to working with all Hindu organizations to promote Hinduism and our way of life, but also to establish social cohesion in the country and ensure that we are able to go forward. I was very honored and privileged the day after I was elected as president to be seated at the Swami Nishyananda's centenary celebrations. And I think sometimes we get reminded of what our core values are in the most subtle ways. And being there that day, Swamiji reinforced what Swami Nishyananda did in those little mining towns that we grew up in Newcastle, Ladysmith, Balangi, some of these towns have actually Shloban, where he went and he ensured that the Hindu community kept Hinduism alive. So I think we come from a very strong legacy of promoting and protecting Hinduism. This organization has done a sterling job, and we look forward to working with you to ensure the survival of Hinduism in South Africa. Jai Shri Ma.
Binabin, please sing. is now going to sing Hey Sharade Ma, page 110. Page 110.
Hey Sharade Ma, 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 अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ, Hey Sharade Ma, Hey Sharade Ma, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ, Hey Sharade Ma, Hey Sharade Ma, Hey Sharade Ma. तू स्वर्ग है संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा है हर गीत तुझसे। तू स्वर्ग देवी है संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा है हर गीत तुझसे। हम हैं अकेले, हम हैं अधूरे, हम हैं अकेले, हम हैं अधूरे। तेरी शरण हमें प्यार दे माँ, Hey Sharade Ma, Hey Sharade Ma, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ, Hey Sharade Ma, Hey Sharade Ma, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। मुनियों ने समझी, दुनियों ने जानी, वेदों की भाषा, पुराणों की वाणी। मुनियों ने समझी, दुनियों ने जानी, वेदों की भाषा, पुराणों की वाणी। हम भी तो समझे, हम भी तो जाने, हम भी तो समझे, हम भी तो जाने। विद्या का हमको वरदान दे माँ, Hey Sharade Ma, Hey Sharade Ma, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ, Hey Sharade Ma, Hey Sharade Ma, Hey Sharade Ma. पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय।
Page 106, page 106, JJ Ma, page 106.
जय जय माँ जय माँ 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 जय जय माँ
Om Namo Narayanaya. We thank Judge Nirgin for his eloquent talk that enlightened us on the immense value and relevance of the practical teachings of the Holy Mother's life for today. We also thank Dr. Veena Lakshman for her captivating rendition of devotional songs, which transported our minds to a divine realm. Worship of God can be performed in a myriad ways. The ancient form of dance, which is an art form that can be traced to performances in temples, has inspired devotees for millennia. The young ladies of the ashram will now present a dance in honor of the Divine Mother. The meaning of the song reminds us of Sri Sarada Devi's love for us, her children. The meaning of a few lines of the song are: I light lamps, decorate my home, and worship you by lovingly offering flowers at your feet daily. O Mother, I am your child, and you are my mother. We share an eternal bond. Your protective and loving grace is always upon me. Even that which I did not ask for, I got. Your motherly love taught me how to live. There is no one else like you. You are the embodiment of motherly love. This life is yours. I offer Aarti to you. The world accepts me because you have given me shelter at your feet, O Mother. We present the young ladies of the ashram.
First.
देवै सदा वन्दिता सा
ज्योति जगाऊं भवन सजाऊं रोज करूं जगराता ज्योति जगाऊं भवन सजाऊं रोज करूं जगराता तेरे फूलों से पैरों पे प्रेम से रख दूं माथा ओ माई रे मैं बालक हूँ माता हमारा जन्मों का है नाता ओ माई रे मैं बालक हूँ माता हमारा जन्मों का है नाता मेरे सर पे है तेरे प्यार की छाया जो न मांगा था मैंने वो भी है पाया मेरे सर पे है तेरे प्यार की छाया जो न मांगा था मैंने वो भी है पाया तेरी ममता ने मैया जीना सिखाया भाग्य मेरा हथेली पे मेरी सजाया खुशान है मेरी भगवान है मेरी मार उठ जाना ना मुझसे कभी तेरा सहारा है तुझसे गुजारा है भूलना तुझे कभी जो हाथ पकड़ती ना तुम्हें
It's wonderful to know that the girls choreographed this dance by themselves. We lovingly invite revered Maharaj to please sing some bhajans and kirtans for 15 to 20 minutes, Maharaj.
स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। Bowing down at the feet of Sri Ramakrishna, Mother Sarada Devi and Swami Vivekananda, I offer my respectful pranams to Mataji and my heartfelt namaskars to all of you, and my special namaskars to the special guest, that is Mother Benedicta, who is here. I will call this day as an auspicious day, even though it is not the birthday of Mother Sarada Devi or any other special tithi. As I always tell, the moment we remember God, take the name of God, repeat the name of God, meditate on God, that time becomes very auspicious. I quoted yesterday in our celebration there in Ashram, one of the poems from a great saint Purandaradasa. ಹರಿಯನ್ನು ನೆನೆಸಿದ ದಿವಸ ಶುಭ ದಿವಸ, ನೆನೆಸಿದ ಗಳಿಗೆ ಶುಭ ಗಳಿಗೆ. Then most revered Gautamanandaji Maharaj, whenever he used to be asked to sing a song, he used to sing one song of Purandaradasa, Indina Dinave Shubha Dinavu. This day will become a very auspicious day when you remember the Lord. So we have been since morning thinking, cogitating, remembering the wonderful aspects of the life and teachings of Holy Mother Sarada Devi. So how is it becoming pure and auspicious? As Sri Ramakrishna used to tell, suppose when you meditate on me in the sense Sri Ramakrishna, what happens? Just like the property of the father flows down by default or automatically to the son or the daughter. Likewise, whichever deity you meditate upon, the property of that deity will flow down to you. So now, when we do bhajans, repeat the name of God, meditate on God, hear about God or Goddess, those qualities. What is the property of Sri Ramakrishna or Mother Sarada Devi or any other deity? Is it gold, diamond, or land, or money, or sureties? No. The spiritual quality is the real property they have. So that will start slowly percolating, flowing down to us when we repeat the name of God, sing the name of God, meditate on God. That's why we are becoming pure. When the pure thoughts and qualities are coming to us, automatically the sins, the negativity which are within us will go away. So now, to further increase the inflow of those beautiful qualities of Divine Mother, let us sing her glories more and more and put out all the negativities in the form of sins which are within us. Sri Ramakrishna used to tell about Mother Sarada Devi. She is Saraswati, Sarade, who has come down to this earth taking a simple form to distribute knowledge to all of us. Sarade means the giver of essence of this universe. Sara means essence. Da or they means giver. Sarada or Sarada is giver of essence. What is the essence? That is spirituality, knowledge, wisdom. So this is a beautiful song on Mother Saraswati or Sarada. Amba Bhavani Sarade, Jagadamba Bhavani Sarade, Shankara Pujite Sarade. Shankaracharya, the greatest exponent of monoism, Advaita Vedanta, who believes only in the formless aspect, but he too worshipped Mother Sarada because she is the giver of essence. The knowledge of Brahman, monoism, is also given by Sarada. So that Sarada or our Mother Sarada Devi, let us take the name of Mother Sarada Devi in this form. Amba Bhavani Sarade, Jagadamba Bhavani Sarade, Shankara Pujite Sarade, Shringa Nivasani Sarade. Shankaracharya established Mother Sarada in Sringeri, which is the Pita of Ramakrishna Mahasangha. That is the Sarada Devi, the Divine Mother, that is our Pita. Pustaka Haste Sarade, Veena-pani Sharade, Mayuragamane Sharade, Hamsavahini Sharade. Very simple. Let us now sing the name of Divine Mother with vigor and devotion. Amba Bhavani Sharade, Jagadamba Bhavani Sharade. Please repeat. Amba Bhavani Sharade, Jagadamba Bhavani Sharade. Amba Bhavani Sharade, Jagadamba Bhavani Sharade. Amba Bhavani Sharade, Jagadamba Bhavani Sharade. Shankara Pujite Sharade, Shankara Pujite Sharade, Shringanivasini Sharade, Shringanivasini Sharade. Amba Bhavani Sharade, Jagadamba Bhavani Sharade. Amba Bhavani Sharade, Jagadamba Bhavani Sharade. Pustaka Haste Sharade, Pustaka Haste Sharade, Veena Pani Sharade, Veena Pani Sharade. Pustaka Haste Sharade, Pustaka Haste Sharade, Veena Pani Sharade, Veena Pani Sharade. Amba Bhavani Sharade, Jagadamba Bhavani Sharade. Amba Bhavani Sharade, Jagadamba Bhavani Sharade. In this system of Namavali, singing bhajans, we increase the speed and also the volume. Before that, I just wanted to tell you, in India, there was a special announcement or an advertisement for helmet. You know, the motorbike riders, they wear helmet to safeguard their head. Generally, the youth, they don't want to do that. They want freedom. So they don't wear it. So now, they brought in Lord Ganesha to tell them, you have to wear the helmet. Now, Ganesha started announcing to the youths, please, motorbike riders, wear your helmet. Why? You may not be as lucky as me, that is Ganesha, to get a replacement of an elephant head when your head is gone. You may not be, if you get an accident and lose your head, then you may not be as lucky as me, Ganesha, to get a replacement, because I had a father like Shiva who could replace it with my elephant head. So you may not have a chance to have another replacement of the head. So please wear your helmet. So now, like Ganesha, I will tell you, please repeat the name of Divine Mother nicely, loudly, of Mother Sarada Devi, because Shankaracharya tells, many other saints have told, it is very difficult to get the human life. it comes to us after we have crossed 8.4 million of animal life, from the single-celled being up to the vertebrates. So after 8.4 millions of life, we get the first human life. So it's very, very difficult. Again, we may not get a human life. So now when we have got this and got the wonderful aspect of coming to Satsang and the company of good people, sadhus, matajis, don't waste this opportunity. Take the name of Mother Sarada Devi. You may not get a human life if you lose this opportunity, and be blessed. Now so, with more vigor and more devotion, let us now sing the same song a little faster and louder. Amba Bhavani Sharade, Jagadamba Bhavani Sharade, Amba Bhavani Sharade, Jagadamba Bhavani Sharade, Pustak Haste Sharade, Pustak Haste Sharade, Veena Pani Sharade, Pani Sharade, Amba Bhavani Sharade, Jagadamba Bhavani Sharade, Amba Bhavani Sharade, Jagadamba Bhavani Sharade. Mayuragamane Sharade, Mayuragamane Sharade, Hamsavahine Sharade, Hamsavahine Sharade, Amba Bhavani Sharade, Jagadamba Bhavani 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 Sharade, Jagadamba Bhavani Sharade, Jagadamba Bhavani Sharade, Jagadamba Bhavani Sharade. Yesterday, while I was singing few songs, I brought up this subject in our Aboka Ashram. What was that? It was a question and answer session. In that, a very senior person in a country was asked, what's your biggest regret? Because he's quite old and senior. So he is being asked the question, what is your biggest regret in your life? And that person repeated, the biggest regret in my life, such a long life, is not listening to my mother. What did she say was the next question. I can't tell you that. Why? Because I didn't listen. So now, Mother Sarada Devi has given us wonderful teachings, wonderful words of wisdom. Please do not make the mistake of not listening and putting that into your practice in your life. So now, to remember that, to take a resolve, let us sing another Namavali of Holy Mother Sarada Devi. We repeated one mantra in the beginning. What was that? We called Mother Sarada Devi as Om Aim Sarvadeva Devi Swarupinyai Shri Sarada Devi Namaha. She is of the form of all the gods and goddesses. What is the meaning of that? Even Ramakrishna is also called like that. It means they have practiced and internalized all the ideals which all the gods and goddesses are standing for in their one single life. That's why, since they have all the ideals present in their personality, they're called Sarvadeva Devi Swarupa. Now, let her, one and another aspect of the Divine Mother, Bhavani, as Durga, as Swami Vivekananda used to call her as Jivanta Durga, meaning live Mother Durga who is alive in front of us presently. That is Jayanti Durga, living Mother Durga. So, in the form of Durga, let us glorify Mother Sarada Devi. Jai Jai Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani Ma, Durge Bhavani Ma. In our Ramakrishna mission, the Puri Sampradaya, our female deity is Kanchi Kamakshi. There also it is Tripura Sundari Sarada. Then our male deity is Adi Varaha. Nadi is Tunga, Pita is Sringeri for Puri Sampradaya. So, Kanchi Kamakshima, Madure Meenakshima, Kolhapura Lakshmi Ma. Our Mother Sarada Devi is also Mother Lakshmi. Sri Chakra Vasinima. That's all. Very simple Namavali. Let us glorify Divine Mother Sarada Devi in this form. Jai Jai Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani Ma. 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 Ambe Bhavani Ma, Durge 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 Bhavani Ma. Jai Jai Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani Ma. Jai Jai Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani Ma. Kanchi Kamakshi Ma, Madure Meenakshi 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 Ma. Kolhapura Lakshmi Ma, Sri Chakra Vasini Ma. Kolhapura Lakshmi Ma, Sri Chakra Vasini Ma. Jai Jai Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani Ma. Jai Jai Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani Ma. The same song, a little louder and faster. Now, let us hear and know that aspect. As I told you, it is not just repeating the name, but also you should know what is the meaning and that guna, what you should get out of it. You heard it as Madure Meenakshi Ma. What is meant by this Meenakshi? Meena means fish. Akshi means eyes. The Divine Mother who is having the eyes beautiful like that of the fish. But for us, fish doesn't look beautiful. Suppose you keep two fish-like eyes on the face of mother, will it look beautiful? No, it looks something fishy. So, what is the meaning of this Meenakshi, mother who is having the eyes like that of the fish? This name is based on the belief that fish never closes its eye. Similarly, our mother never stops watching over us, her children. She will be constantly watching. We may sleep, but she will put us into sleep and she will be always watching. Have you seen eyelids to the fish eyes? No. It will be always open. Likewise, the meaning is, Meenakshi means, mother is always taking care of us. Yet another interpretation states that this name Meenakshi is based on the ancient belief that the fish feeds their young by merely looking at their young ones. Likewise, the Divine Mother supposedly supports, feeds, gives us all nutrition, not only physically, psychologically, emotionally, but spiritually too, to her devotees, to her children, by merely glancing at them. Just like the fish feeds its young ones by just looking at them, likewise, the beautiful eyes of Mother Sarada Devi will feed us with spirituality, all types of nutrition, just by her look. That is Meenakshi. See, if we know the qualities, we can enjoy it and sing with more devotion. So now, enthused by this meaning, let us sing the same song with more vigor and volume. Jai Jai Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani Ma, 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 Ambe Bhavani Ma, Durge Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani Ma, Durge Bhavani Ma, Jai Jai Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani Ma, Jai Jai Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani Ma, Kanchi Kamakshi Ma, Madure Meenakshi Ma, Kanchi Kamakshi Ma, Madure Meenakshi Ma, Kollapura Lakshmi Ma, Shri Chakravasini Ma, Kollapura Lakshmi Ma, Shri Chakravasini Ma, Ambe Bhavani Ma, Jai Jai Bhavani Ma, Jai Jai Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani Ma, Jai Jai Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani Ma, Jai Jai Bhavani Ma, Ambe Bhavani Ma. Finally, with one last Namavali, I will end my today's bhajan session. This song is Tripura Sundari Ma. Amba Daya Sagari Ma. O Mother, you were worshipped by Sri Ramakrishna himself as none other than Tripura Sundari or Rajarajeshwari, the highest manifestation of the beauty. When Sri Ramakrishna had the vision of Tripura Sundari or Rajarajeshwari, Sri Ramakrishna used to tell, I have seen the Divine Mother in different aspects. I have seen all that exquisite beauty, but none could look like Tripura Sundari or Rajarajeshwari or Lalita Parameshwari. That beauty, when I saw her, I had the vision of Tripura Sundari, It percolated everywhere, it was spreading everywhere, just the beauty of the mother. So he invoked that Tripura Sundari, or the highest form of the Divine Mother, into the form of Sarada Devi and worshipped her. That is called Shodashi Puja. And offered all his sadhana or spiritual practices at the feet of the Divine Mother. So let us now sing that glorious song of Mother Sarada Devi in this form. Tripura Sundari Ma Ambadaya Sagari Ma Tripura Sundari Ma Ambadaya Sagari Ma Sundaravadane Ma Sundaravadane Ma Amba Suguna Manohari Ma Suguna Manohari Ma Sundaravadane Ma Sundaravadane Ma Amba Suguna Manohari Ma Amba Suguna Manohari Ma Jaya Jagat Janani Ma Jaya Jagat Janani Ma Amba Jagadodharini Ma Amba Jagadodharini Ma Jaya Jagat Janani Ma Jaya Jagat Janani Ma Amba Jagadodharini Ma Amba Jagadodharini Ma Shri Chakravasini Ma Shri Chakravasini Ma Sachidananda Rupini Ma Sachidananda Rupini Ma Hridaya Nivasini Ma Hridaya Nivasini Ma. The flute doesn't gel with the tuning. Please do not play it because it will disturb my singing. Hridaya Nivasini Ma Amba Papa Vimochini Ma Hridaya Nivasini Ma Amba Papa Vimochini Ma Karuna Rupini Ma Karuna Rupini Ma Amba Sangha Janani Ma Sangha Janani Ma Karuna Rupini Ma Karuna Rupini Ma अम्ब संघ जननी माँ, अम्ब संघ जननी माँ, जय जग जननी माँ, जय जग जननी माँ, अम्ब जगदुद्धारिणी माँ, जगदुद्धारिणी माँ, भक्ति विदायिनी माँ, भक्ति विदायिनी माँ, अम्ब मुक्ति प्रदायिनी माँ, अम्ब मुक्ति प्रदायिनी माँ. We will sing a little louder and faster and end this program for today. Before that, I just want to tell you how Mother Sarada Devi is glorified and thought of in our order. It is told, many of our senior monks tell about our Mother Sarada Devi as this: there was no goddess who was so motherly as she Sarada Devi, and there was no mother who was so godly as Mother Sarada Devi. Again, there was no goddess who was so motherly as Sarada Devi, and there was no mother who was so godly as her. So, that wonderful mother we will glorify a little faster and louder now. Tripura Sundari Ma, Ambadaya Sagari Ma, Tripura Sundari Ma, Ambadaya Sagari Ma, Sundar Vadane Ma, Sundar Vadane Ma, Amba Suguna Manohari Ma, Suguna Manohari Ma, Sundar Vadane Ma, Sundar Vadane Ma, Amba Suguna Manohari Ma, Amba Suguna Manohari Ma, Jaya Jaga Janani Ma, Amba Jagadudharini 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 Ma, Shri Chakravasini Ma, Shri Chakravasini Ma, Sachidananda Rupini Ma, Sachidananda Rupini Ma, Tripura Sundari Ma, Ambadaya Sagari Ma, Tripura Sundari Ma, Ambadaya Sagari 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 Ma, अंबदया सागरी माँ, अंबदया सागरी माँ, अंबदया सागरी माँ। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम तत्सत। श्री रामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु।
Thank you, Maharaj, for those soul-stirring bhajans and inspiring all of us. Let us sit quietly for a few moments and feel the presence of the Divine Mother in our hearts. O Mother Sharda, the doer of good and Mother of the whole universe, O Pure One, who are of the nature of primordial power, you have incarnated in the form of Sri Sarada Devi out of compassion to redeem humanity. We adore you this holy morning. A mother says, I do not get peace by attending to the cleaning and other household chores, but when I remember your powerful sayings and do the same, great power manifests in me, and I do not feel the burden at all. O Mother, consort of Sri Ramakrishna, we adore you this holy morning. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let us lovingly stand and offer the Aarti to the Divine Mother, page 246. Page 246.
अम्बे तो है जगदम्बे काली, जय दुर्गे खप्पर वाली, तेरे ही गुण गाए ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश्वरा। ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती, ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती। अम्बे तो है छोटा सा कोना सब पे करुणा बरसाने वाली, निपटा मिटाने वाली, सदियों के सत्य को भारती ओ मैया, हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती ओ मैया, हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती। अम्बे तू है जगदम्बे काली, जय दुर्गे कप्पर वाली, तेरे ही गुण गाए ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश्वरा ओ मैया, हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती ओ मैया, हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती। अम्बे जय जय जगदम्बे काली, चंडिके अम्बे जय जय जगदम्बे शारदा, चंडिके अम्बे जय जय जगदम्बे काली, चंडिके अम्बे जय जय जगदम्बे शारदा, चंडिके ओ मैया, अम्बिके ओ मैया, चंडिके ओ मैया, शारदा ओ मैया, अम्बिके ओ मैया, चंडिके ओ मैया, शारदा। अम्बे तू है जगदम्बे काली, जय दुर्गे कप्पर वाली, तेरे ही गुण गाए ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश्वरा ओ मैया, हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती ओ मैया, हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती ओ मैया। ओम कर्पूर गौरम करुणावतारम संसार सारम भुजगेन्द्रहारम सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवन् भवानी सहितं नमामि, भवन् भवानी सहितं नमामि। मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णु, मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज, मङ्गलं पुण्डरीकाक्ष, मङ्गलाय तनोहरि, सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके,
जय श्री गुरु महाराज की जय, महामाई की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय, गंगा मात की जय, महावीर स्वामी जी की जय, सर्व ऋषि मुनियों की जय, पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव की जय, श्री महाकाली महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती श्री दुर्गा माता की जय।